Hey guys, it's week 51. I have some really fun news to share this week, and I promise I won't bury it in this video. I'm getting the Dropboard business plan all ready to go. And as part of this effort, I made a new marketing trailer for Dropboard that I'm really proud of. Let's get into it. First, I just wanted to say a quick hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining my journey. As a quick catch-up, I'm going solo building a startup in public without co-founders or funding. My goal is to create a company that makes $1 million in annual recurring revenue. Each week, I make videos just like this one talking about the progress of the week, sharing wins, and examining setbacks to try and learn from them. And of course, one of the most important things, I'm sharing emotional check-ins to give you guys a sense of how it feels to be on this roller coaster of a startup in real time. I love the support I get from you guys, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's a really easy way to show your support for me, and I promise you that with every subscriber, this journey gets a little bit easier, so thank you. Let's get right to the great news. The Wix platform sent me my first check, $432 for December and January revenue. Stripe as a payment processor pays you out daily pretty much, but Wix works totally differently. They pay quarterly. In addition to that, it takes about a month at the close of the period for that check to come to you. So I'll always be collecting cash 3 months behind. And as a reminder, this is the nice thing about getting customers on a yearly subscription. They pay less overall, but all of their cash for the year comes up front. This explains why in January, my MRR was only $165, but I'm getting a check for over $400. With my MRR approaching my expenses, I think this will be the last month I had to put my own money into the business. I moved over $500, which with the existing balance I had and this new payment, should cover me for the next 3 months until I get my next check. The other really good news is Wix actually chose Dropboard as one of their team picks. So I am listed with only 8 apps on their main page that says team picks. My guess is that I got picked because they're seeing my conversion rate is really high. I'm already seeing a really nice bump in signups. So over the next couple weeks, we're gonna see if my purchase conversion rate really holds up. Let's talk about the Dropboard business plan that I've been working on. I finished up the most requested and most powerful feature yet, custom fields. In addition to the basic functionality of Dropboard that collects name, email address, resume, and an optional introduction, customers can now put any kind of field or question they want on that form. This is the perfect textbook type of feature to put in a premium plan because it takes existing good functionality and it adds to it. Customers can get by with the existing simple application, but now they can take it to the next level. In my opinion, when you're segregating your features by plan, this is kind of what you're looking for. Not every feature falls so neatly as this, so it's a really good example to try to base your decisions on. So my task this week was to put all of those premium features in a purchasable plan for my customers. That means creating new pricing plans and testing upgrade and downgrade flows, teasing features in the app so customers know what's available if they upgrade, creating new marketing to explain the premium features. I probably would have had all of this done and submitted to Wix probably just a couple hours before I made this video, but I got slowed down by a technical issue on Wix's side where it's not letting me test my payments. Whenever you get slowed down like this, there are always roadblocks that come into your path when you're doing a startup. It's important not to go idle. It's tempting to sort of stay in the same lane to keep that context going of what you're working on, but with a million things to do all the time, you have to be able to shelf a project when you hit a roadblock and get other things done while you wait. My roadmap and current thinking is to finalize these 2 plans that I built. Dropboard Starter and Dropboard Business. There's always more features I want to build and add to these plans, but I want to shift gears now that I've reached a really nice offering. I want to polish the marketing for these plans and promote what I've built. And in the meantime, I want to start laying groundwork for the pro version of this product that's going to be much more ambitious. So as part of sealing this offering for a bit, I redrafted new marketing language for Dropboard and I built a brand new trailer. Take a look back at my current trailer and my marketing language for Dropboard. Everything I put together was a good first stab in the dark. I didn't know if I had a validated product yet. I didn't know what features people would be driven to the most, and I didn't know the kind of praise or criticism that I would get. Because of all of this, it was really important to not take too long to get it launched. If no one cared about this product, all that time would have been wasted. So it needed to be as good as I could make it, but it needed to be done fast and with little to no context about how it was going to get used. Whereas now I have answers to all these things. Feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. Feature requests have fallen very much into trends that I've been able to build solutions for. I know my customers better because I've been talking with them and I've been hearing from them and have a much stronger vision for the product. So this go around, I still need to move fast because that's just kind of startup life, but I can use what I've already done as a really nice foundational base and build upon it with the things that I've learned. This leads to much better marketing language and graphics, as well as a clear expression of the main value propositions of the product. I also needed to make a tutorial video for how to use all these Dropboard Business features. And here's where I made a mistake and lost a whole day of work. I was so happy with the new trailer that I had built that I thought I'd use some of the same graphics and style to build the tutorial video. I spent a whole day on it and I got to about 75% completion. And then I took a break, came back to rewatch it with fresh eyes, which I always like to do to kind of clear your head. And I realized I was totally missing the mark. This is supposed to be a tutorial how-to video, not a marketing video. So I was making the features look really good, but I wasn't teaching users how to use them. This is a critical distinction and a really good moment to say that you have to be constantly reflecting when you're in a startup, and you have to be honest with yourself when you feel a suspicion that you're missing the mark. You got to ignore sunk costs, right? So I wasted a day, but I know exactly what I need to do to make this tutorial video now, and I've got a lot of practice of what I should say in that video. Okay guys, that's it for this week. With some luck, Dropboard Business might be available for customers to purchase starting next week. I'm really crossing my fingers for this one because I'm starting to see higher traffic coming through and more requests for the features that are in these premium plans. Thanks so much for following. Please tell your friends. I'll see you next week.